you see a whole bunch of pain, and it's just like you want to switch. You have to switch someday because we all in jail, of course. You know, I mean, deadbeat dads. I mean, we get a bad rap. Like, man, somebody gonna have to step up out of here, and I guess that somebody is gonna have to be me, cause y'all already stepped up. Deep KRATE Radio just stepped up.
They been there. What you talking about? It's been going down. Like I was saying before the break, man.
But I, read a lot of books, and you see a lot of things like the news. It just mess with my head sometimes, And then CNN is always on. My little 7-year-old son be like, Dad, why is that channel always on? It just, I don't know.
So that pretty much is what inspires you, is what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can just be watching the news, and then that'll make you want to pick up the pen.
Yeah, and like a lot of things, like, it's just like everything that's going on in the world, I really read about it. Like everything, like news, books, it's just like a lot of things that people don't really know that society is doing up under their nose. But that's another show right there.
No doubt.
So we just gonna do street hop.
Yeah, street hop.
Okay, that's what's up.
Can't let the cat out the bag yet.
Yeah. Let everybody know in terms of, product wise, what do you have out, or what do you have coming out? How do they get it? What are you working with?
Well, right now we have the Rise of the MCs album, which is in stores right now. It's in vintage vinyl.
iTunes, Amazon,
everything. My man Instrumental, that's like the main project. But my project is the Ghostwriter that's coming out this summer. So check for it. A whole bunch of stuff. I'm doing right now. I'm gonna give you the first bid on everything. You already know. The fly man in the building.
Right. Because all you gotta do is just Google KD Assassin. You got a lot of product out there online. You can buy your downloads. If you Google them, we got downloads on iTunes, on this Reverb page. You know what I'm saying? You got product out there. If you like it, you love it, go get it. We appreciate the support. You know what I'm saying? And my album, like you said, Instrumental presents Beats and Rhymes Volume 1, Rise of the MCs. One of the hottest compilations out here on the streets right now, representing the city real strong. Got Spark Wonder on there, Family Affair, my man Jai Davis, Nina Raw Venus. Let me see that, man.
But is there anything clean on it? That's what us radio DJs need to know.
I can send that to you time I get home. I got a whole file on the computer say clean edits.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Got Ray Goss on here, Yo Banger. You know what I'm saying? Mr. O, Santone, Tiago, Carly Roots, Mike Checker, Luke Mon,
The Black
Scripts
Alliance.
and Screws.
Okay.
If I left anybody out, it wasn't personal. Y'all know how my mind works.
And Keep Living Entertainment Management. My manager Joanne, looking beautiful as ever.
Nah.
Alright.
And shout out to B Girl from STL Hip Hop. I believe she's streaming this right now.
Okay, that's what's up. What up, B Girl? You know what I'm saying? Also, any upcoming shows, anybody listening, they want to, check you out or whatnot.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, we have a show coming up at the Rock House, the Shaheem Show, which is presented by Nina Raw Venus, of course. It's a hip-hop independence celebration. Doors open at 8, show starts at 9. Opening up for them is like the Merc Unit, Legend Camp, Jai Davis, Spark Wonder, Nitro Alias, and of course me, KD.
Okay.
Hot
That's
show.
what's up. That's what's up. You know what I mean?
Come check us out.
Headlining Shaheem of the Wu-Tang. You know what I mean? So any last words before we wrap this up? So we got our diehards. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, yo, I want to hear some Big Daddy Kane.
Nah, for sure.
Rakim, you know what I mean? But yeah, any last words? Any last words?
I'm gonna shoot out the sponsorship right quick. Shout out to AD Mini More, the Huru Salon, the Hoop Squad, Cops, Sun Moon Sec, Nova Corp Artistics, St. Louis Pest Control, Jupiter Refresh, and my man Corey over there, Arch CD. Along with Systematic Music, bringing Shaheem to the town. You did.
Yeah, and I have another show coming up with Rockwell Knuckles on the 22nd of July. So you already know, Independence. How we do it.
At the Gramophone?
At the Gramophone, showing love for hip hop.
Networking like crazy, man.
St. Louis
music
stand up.
scene is crazy. There's a lot of guys out here I love. I'm starting to feel guys' music out here.
Okay. That's what's up. Cats putting their work, STL, putting it down.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Word up. Big up for y'all, doing what you're doing, putting out quality, you know what I mean? upholding and uplifting the STL hip hop name.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
You've
Word
been
up.
doing it though.
You know, it is what it is.
DX is the man. Like I said.
We about to get back into the mix. Big up for y'all coming through. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, my dude.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate
You know what I mean?
it. Ditto. Back at you.
Word up. You're listening to the sounds of Deep KRATE Radio. My man Furious Iceman Styles is on the wheels of steel. And I know I did miss a few calls coming in before. I'm telling you, we over here multitasking. So if you call the number with any more requests, I will grab the phone now. 314-664-FM88. We're getting back to work. We got a solid 30 minutes of putting in work, giving y'all classics. I ain't got nothing else to say. Iceman, let's go.